Hello, my darlings. Let's begin our journey in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia's vibrant capital. The city pulses with energy, a blend of old traditions and new dreams. Blue and white taxis zip by, people stride purposefully, and every face tells a story. The air is alive with Amharic conversations, distant music, and the laughter of children. The aroma of roasting coffee beans welcomes you like a warm hug. Old buildings stand beside modern glass towers, showing the city's rich history and bright future. Women in beautiful white dresses and men chatting under eucalyptus trees paint a picture of daily life. The sun is warm, the air cool. Addis is a city of contrasts. I came here to listen, to find the heart of the city in its people. To truly know a place, you must know its heart, and here that means its people. I wanted to see Addis through their eyes, to understand their joys and challenges, so I laced up my shoes and set out, guided only by curiosity. No map, just a willingness to get lost in the city's winding streets. Every corner promised a new story. Addis Ababa was ready to reveal its secrets. I was ready to discover them. Let's walk together. My first real connection was on a dusty side street where I met Eleni. She sat on a low stool preparing coffee with a traditional clay jabina. The smell of roasting beans was irresistible. Eleni's smile invited me to join her, even though we barely shared a language. I sat beside her as she began the coffee ceremony, a cherished Ethiopian tradition. She ground the beans, brewed the coffee, and poured it into a tiny cup. We communicated with smiles and gestures, sharing a moment beyond words. Eleni pointed to her children and the bag of green beans she hoped to sell. Her story was one of hard work and joy found in daily rituals. Her coffee stand was more than a business. It was a bridge to her community. When I left, she handed me a small gift-roasted coffee beans. That simple gesture meant everything. Eleni's warmth and generosity were my first taste of Addis Ababa's true spirit. Here, kindness is a language everyone understands. In this city, even a cup of coffee can become a story of connection. I walked away with more than coffee. I carried a piece of her heart. That's the magic of Addis Ababa. Every encounter is a chance for friendship, every smile a welcome. Eleni showed me the city's soul, and I was grateful. Near a busy roundabout, I met Abel, a 12-year-old shoe shiner. His own shoes, though worn, gleamed with pride. As he polished my boots, he told me about his life. Mornings at school, afternoons working to help his family. Abel dreams of becoming an engineer, building bridges for his city. His eyes sparkled as he spoke of mathematics and solving problems. He saw Addis as a puzzle he wanted to fix. One day I'll design better roads, he said, hope shining in his voice. Despite his challenges, Abel's optimism was contagious. When he finished, I paid him extra for his engineering fund. His grin was pure joy. Abel's story is one of resilience and ambition. Young people here work hard, dream big, and believe in a brighter future. They see obstacles as opportunities. Meeting Abel inspired me deeply. In Addis Ababa, hope is alive in every child's dream, and every dream is a step toward a better tomorrow. In a bustling market, I found Sophia's spice stall, a feast for the senses. She sat among mountains of berbera, turmeric, cardamom and cloves. The air was thick with exotic aromas. Sophia's calm presence stood out amid the chaos. I asked for berbera, and instead of rushing, she shared its story. Good berbera, she explained, is a careful blend of many spices, each prepared with patience. It's dried in the sun, ground by hand, a slow, loving process. Sophia's lesson was about more than spices. It was about life. The best things require time and care. Her hands, stained by years of work, moved with purpose. She was present, sharing wisdom with a stranger. I left with a bag of berbera and a heart full of gratitude. Sophia reminded me, in a fast world, patience is a gift. The people of Addis Ababa understand the value of tradition and time. Good things come to those who wait and work with care. That's a lesson I'll carry with me. Walking through Addis Ababa is like hearing a living symphony. The melody is people, voices, laughter, greetings, and the calls of street vendors. Lomi, lomi for lemons, fasolia for green beans, The city's rhythm is constant and lively. Blue and white taxis dart by, women in embroidered dresses pass, and murals colour the walls. Eucalyptus trees line the streets, their leaves whispering in the breeze. Old and new blend seamlessly. Shepherds guide sheep past modern trams. Ancient churches stand near jazz cafes. Addis doesn't erase its past, it weaves it into the present. Music is everywhere. Ethio jazz from cafes, folk songs from radios, rhythms in every step. The city's heartbeat is music expressing joy and sorrow alike. Walking here, you feel the rhythm in your feet and your heart. The sights and sounds invite you to dance. Addis Ababa is a canvas of colour and sound. Every street is alive with stories. The city's harmony is its greatest beauty. Here, life is celebrated in every note, and every day is a new song. No visit to Addis Ababa is complete without exploring Mercato. It's Africa's largest open-air market, a city within a city. Mercato is a maze of alleys, each with its own specialty spices, clothes, recycled goods, car parts. Getting lost here is part of the adventure. I wandered through lanes where workers hammered metal, turning old drums into new treasures. The noise was deafening, but it was the sound of creation. Women wove baskets with lightning-fast fingers. Donkeys hauled heavy loads, and traders negotiated with passion. Amid the chaos, kindness thrived. Smiles, greetings, and help for the lost. The people of Mercato are its true magic. Everyone is busy. Everyone has a purpose. Here, entrepreneurship is alive. People create jobs, recycle, and reinvent. They turn discarded things into something beautiful and useful. Mercato is a lesson in resilience and creativity. Leaving, I felt both exhausted and energized. I'd seen the beating heart of Addis's economy. It's a place of endless energy and inspiration, and it's unforgettable. In Ethiopia, food is about sharing, community, and love. The star is injera, a spongy flatbread topped with colourful stews called wats. You eat with your hands, tearing injera to scoop up spicy meats and comforting lentils. One evening, I joined a family-run restaurant for a meal. Eating from the same platter is a symbol of trust and friendship. There's even a tradition called gursha, feeding another by hand, a gesture of affection. The flavours were bold Berber-spiced meats, creamy lentils, each bite a discovery. Laughter and conversation filled the room. The food was delicious, but the togetherness was even richer. Sharing a meal here feeds both body and soul. This culture of sharing is at the heart of Ethiopian life. It reminds us to slow down, be present and connect. In Addis Ababa, every meal is a story of land, history and love. It's a tradition I'll never forget. Food here is more than sustenance, it's a celebration, and every bite tells a story. Life in Addis Ababa isn't always easy. Poverty and hard work are daily realities for many. I saw Abel, the shoeshine boy, and Eleni, the coffee seller, working tirelessly for their families. There are challenges: housing, electricity, water, but the people's spirit shines brighter. They face difficulties with grace and resilience. If there's no job, they create one. If they have little, they share it. Community and hope define this city. Everyone I met had a dream. Abel wants to be an engineer. Eleni hopes for her children's education. Dreams here are real, achievable, and fuel the city's progress. The people of Addis Ababa are fighters, dreamers and survivors. They build a new future on ancient foundations. Their pride in their country and culture is deep. The city is honest about its struggles, but not defined by them. It's defined by the strength and optimism of its people. That's the most powerful lesson I learned here. The human spirit is unstoppable, and in Addis Ababa it shines. As my time in Addis Ababa ended, I felt a bittersweet sadness. This city had captured my heart, not just with its sights, but with its people. I came as a visitor, but left as a friend. Memories of Eleni, Abel and Sophia will stay with me forever. Addis Ababa is a city on the move, full of energy, ambition and hope. It's a place where anything feels possible. I hope my stories have sparked your curiosity. Addis Ababa deserves to be known, to surprise and inspire you. It's a city that will challenge your expectations and warm your heart. So, my darlings, I invite you, learn more, listen, and maybe visit one day. Walk its streets, taste its coffee, and let it leave its mark on your soul. Thank you for traveling with me.